Let's go bang,
Maybe it's
game
just because of
terakhir,
MSC,
game
but like
ketiga.
I am really
Penentuan.
excited whenever I see a Yi Sun-shin Selena together.
Okay.
Siapa yang
The
akan
only difference is
memenangkan
again, it's not entirely
match
a
kali
fighter
ini?
gold
Satu skor
game,
sementara.
so might be a bit
Satu
different,
untuk
but
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes.
Satu
We'll
untuk
see exactly
Aurora
what
lang, ya.
happens here. It's
Let's
game
go.
3 to finish our triple header
Welcome
Saturday.
to Mobile
You guys can let us know who
Legends.
you think's going to win this one. Will it be Aurora or Onyx Philippines that take game 3, take the series here in their second bout of the regular season? Let us know down below. Now looking at this, we'll take a look at the emblems here in just a second as well. And again, mind you, this map is broken walls. This could play a big part in this game 3 as well, especially for some of these angles that even both junglers might be able to take.
Pakai Iron
Go
Celot.
quite low.
Di cover.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, and he held on to the flicker too earlier.
Yep.
My guy.
Okay, at least he didn't use anything.
Everybody's just min-maxing all of the min-maxing.
Just all the min-maxing min-max.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I wonder though, because I think among all of the heroes that are here, only the Hylos likes the broken walls.
Oh, and speaking of the
mati
high
dong.
loss, he might just get picked off here.
Okay.
3 orang.
It's first blood for Super Prince, and if you're Aurora, that's not the start you want.
My guy is 3-0
Yeah.
on the Selena, and that's why we say Super
That's
Princess
right.
Selena is a menace to
3-0.
deal with. And with these broken walls, man, I mean, think about it too, even for Super Prince, on what he can do
Yeah.
with these extra openings here.
Okay, so between Lancelot as well as the Yi Sun-shin likes the
Ih,
broken walls.
Vickery.
Whoa!
Such an aggressive start. Mountain Shocker also used. Just forced them out of this jungle creep, but Demon Kite secures it either way. Still, though, that was a flicker used by Brusco.
Exactly. How, had it been that they coordinated that better,
Cenderanya
it
kewalahan
would have
bang
been good
Granger.
for Onyx because it was like the stun coming up from Brusco in combination with the arrow, but the Super Fist was so far away he couldn't react in time. But then again, you cannot blame Brusco because he already found the opening.
Yeah.
Opportunities against Rora, they're not unlimited.
Oh, Edward all alone against 3 and the Abyssal Trap.
Oh,
They're just
mati
gonna
dong.
catch him. Brusco takes the kill. It's so hard to move in that scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were 3 members down there to deal with
Wait.
Edward. And Turtle's up here.
You
Double lane for the Doming double.
whose purple buff is that?
Oh,
Did he actually take?
they took it away. That's why King Kong is just level 4.
Yeah, he took King Kong's
Oh no.
buff. That's huge. This
That
is going
is
to be their turtle to
massive.
take.
Yeah, they might not contest this anymore. Demon Kite secures it. Astral Echo. Kirk gets to dodge it somehow, but Brusco might get taken
Purple
down
buff
here.
kayaknya
Edward
siapa?
gets the kill and uses the
Yue.
bravest fighter just to escape. That was so unfortunate for Onyx.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Super Prince. Can he get away from this? Broken walls.
Oh,
Broken walls.
He got the lethal.
Okay.
Yeah, he's fine. He's going to be able to get out, get back to lane. Light's just going to go ahead and keep him there. Though.
Meledak dong.
That's
Oh,
the
never
combo.
mind. He's not going to be fine.
He's not.
That's the combo.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh my god, indeed. Because Rora, unlike
Syarat dong
Onyx, they're
begitunya.
actually syncing their skills so well. Stun coming out from the
Kurang
Hylos
sih
in
King Kong
combination with the Shatter.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's actually dealing so much. 1,000 gold lead now for Rora.
Karena
This just
ISS
feels like a
dia itu
different
harus
version
farming
of the
terus.
Kimi high loss
Oh, yeah.
that they did in game number 1.
That's right.
Only that there's just much more reliable burst output
Yeah.
to complement those mini stuns that come in from the high loss.
Dome is just winning over Kelra so much. 2.4k compared to just a 2,000 gold for Kelra right now.
They aren't even going to be able to kill Edward. I think,
Oh, my
okay.
gosh, I would be so annoyed
Oh, an arrow?
against
Okay.
another
Oh, wow.
arrow.
Jinxed it.
Yeah, I jinxed him. I'm sorry, Edward, but I didn't know if he'd be able to get the kill there. But it makes it work when you got the Super Prince arrows.
I feel like for every single player in Aurora, maybe apart from Demon Kite, like Selena really is just gonna be
Bisakah
such a big
King Kongnya
problem. Especially for Edward, who
farming
just
lebih cepat ini?
constantly has to put himself out there. But even before he gets to do that, Super Prince is already trying to hunt him down together with Kirk, who would
Yeah.
that decent amount of damage you could expect from a Lapu Lapu.
In a game where 2 mid laners are relying on their skill shots, the team that better supports their mid laner wins it.
Hunter
Yeah.
Strike.
Just
dari
like in the
King Kong.
bottom lane, you saw Super Freeze being aided by Kirk, and then Light aiding Yue.
Kalau selevel dia.
Such an interesting way to work
Lah,
with this
mana gini?
range that
Coba
both
bantu
teams
dong.
have. You can see this. Everybody wants to join this fight. Even Kelra wants to make his way down for this. A 5v5 with the second turtle.
Yeah, Brusco has a flicker, but Demon Kite won't wait for any engage whatsoever.
Oh,
They
Brusco.
just take the objective. Oh, but somehow
dikejar
they're able
King Kong,
to
eh.
catch Edward. Edward gets the
Edward.
flicker out to safety though, but Kirk will catch him. And now Brusco's the one trying to run away. Abyssal arrows won't land. Demon Kite trying to fight against multiple members of Onyx, but it might be the disengage for now, not unless Onyx still want to go for it. But every single member of Aurora is already running away.
Little bit of a lead there for Aurora as they are able to take that turtle. And this is going to be Demon Kite overtaking when it comes to the farm versus the Eason Chin, which Aurora definitely loves. The fact that they're also giving a lot of farm on Demon Kite right now, 800 gold above Kelra, and there is still a big minion wave that Demon Kite can collect up top. Aurora are just putting the right gold in the right hands here. And this is going to be a very scary early game
Mobil
or mid
ketinggalan
game
gol
for Onyx
daripada
Philippines.
lapu-lapu.
Yeah. Like Domin Kite's about to
Tapi
lead by
karena
almost 1,000
diserahkan
against
ke-
Kelra.
That's right.
So that's
Lancelot
like
lah.
a level gap and massive gold
Minion
leads
XP.
where we get to see majority of the action down bottom, but then somehow, for some reason, Domin Kite's managing it pretty well.
Yeah, this is why, again, with this kind of lineup that they brought, playing with vision for Aurora is their biggest advantage right now. Brusco's going to use the conceal. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do anything or just go ahead and push off Aurora
Yeah.
from this. So, yeah, meanwhile, it's just Kelra kind of catch up a little bit from this point. Really, Onyx doesn't have that much of a choice but just to keep farming and holding on
Yeah.
because of the fact that you have to play around your
Memang
abyssal arrows
ditarik
for
mereka
now,
ke
and then
late game,
later, once you
ditarik Onyx.
scale up, you'll have that Harith, you'll have even
Yeah,
the YSS
Super
to an
Prince,
extent too, because they've got a great combination that
Kena
works with them too.
spawn.
Whether it's the setup
mundur,
from
mundur,
Brusco
mundur, mundur.
using the Tsunami Slam,
Nah, Kelra.
Kelra, he should be fine on out of
Bisa
here.
nggak itu?
Uses the Zaman Force, but still gets
Oh,
stunned.
dilindungi.
Doesn't get hit by the Star Shatter at least, so he still will survive. Not sure if they still want to engage in this
Ang
fight
sarap, eh.
though. He still has to regain some of his HP
Yeah,
back.
no glorious pathway for Aurora. They're just fending off the attack, but Demon Cat is a level ahead of King Kong, and there is no Mountain Shocker anymore. So it's gonna be much better for Onyx to not fight any, at this scenario, unless they get a good arrow.
Oh, they'll just delay it though.
They're not letting go.
Ultimate's coming online, but Demon Cat's going to go ahead and start this up and try to get the 3 for 3. Brusco might jump in.
Conceal once again. Oh, the Tsunami Snap was
Nice.
used right
Ada
there.
kartirnya
Kirk
tuh.
going in all alone
Lightnya di
though.
depannya
Won't get
sendiri.
to do much. And
Mundur lah
Light
Sonic.
bought
So
so
tanky.
much time, got so much attention from the members of Onyx. Even though they tried, they couldn't really do anything.
That is the part of the stake that breaks this game wide open for Aurora. A 2,000 gold lead and a substantial lead at that. Dominic is now gonna be so difficult to deal with the Purify being used, and then of course with the Sky Piercer.
Battle the mid lane.
Oh.
Okay, little sidestep. They're going to be fine.
Yeah, you will use
Oh,
this
no.
Purify
Bisa
there.
Super Prince-nya.
Uh-oh. Super Friends,
Gede.
can we get away from this Edward? Trying to chase? Okay.
Yeah, he had to burn that flicker down, but this is what we're looking at. I mean, look at the gap here between Kelra and Dominkite.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot. 3
Ini
core
dia,
items
equipment
already
na.
in for
Yeah.
Dominkite compared to 2.
This is looking bleak for Onyx, even when it's just a 2,000 gold lead. I think because of how the draft has played out for both teams, where just a slight lead is already insurmountable for the team that is trailing.
Yeah.
And Rora is not gonna run out of steam. You can see the Granger as well as the Lancelot. You know the natural skill of these heroes,
Tapi
but so
setidaknya Yue
is
sama Demon Kite ada Purify lah.
this Novaria.
harus
It's gonna be
dilindungi
dealing a
itu
lot of damage
Lancelot ini
later on. 1-0 and 2. Already up with the glowing wand. I think the next item is gonna be the lantern here for Yue.
Yeah, the scaling is great for the Novaria. Again, we've only seen it come picked up a couple times so far throughout the season, but definitely now in this project next,
King Kong-nya.
it's come up
Eh,
even in the
level
Rome.
13 lagi King
played in
Kong-nya.
Rome. So with that being
Udah
said,
sama sama Demon Kite.
Onyx is in a position where leading into this first Lord, I'd be worried about them if they decide to actually contest it. I don't think they're really in a fighting form. Yeah, it's only a 2,000 gold lead for
Kalau
Aurora,
Monte
but
ini
it's more so
kayaknya
about how
Aurora
these
masih
team
menang
fights
ya,
are
Bang.
going. And that's why Aurora is just
Karena
going to go ahead and
cadangannya
start it up. But you can see
masih kurang.
Brusco's in position
Kurang
They might try to
damage.
make something happen here, but they got to get through Edward and the rest of this. Oh,
Oh, they
nggak kena.
tried to deny
Di
Demon
dodge.
kind of the opportunity,
Harus
but they
mundurin
will
Onyx.
not succeed. Kelra though picks up a kill and they're
Okay.
still going for it, but
Oh.
then he gets
Mundur,
stunned
Onyx.
and now taken down
Ada
alongside
purify lagi tuh,
Brusco.
Bapak.
There was so much effort from Onyx to contest that objective, but it didn't work out.
Yeah. Works so badly for Onyx Philippines as Aurora holds their ground. What a good scenario there for Aurora. And the way that they position themselves is so masterful. They might have lost 2 of their tanks, but they already did their job,
Yeah.
allowing Demon Kai to get that Lord
Kelihatan
uncontested
bingungnya,
from Onyx.
that's exactly what Edward and
nggak
Light
pakai
had to
assassin,
do. That's their
bingungnya nggak
job.
kelihatan.
They played it perfectly there, and they got themselves the objective.
Yeah, and the job that we're talking about when it comes to Kirk and Brusco, it feels so hard. They have to rely so much on either really having the damage or setting up, and Aurora can just stand in front of them and not care.
Yeah.
This is the problem playing against a Novaria.
Okay.
Oh,
Just baiting.
there to
Just
help him
baiting.
out. Look,
Oh.
Edward just flickered forward and just stood there like, yeah, go for it, you know, just in case to protect here.
Oh.
But that's the thing, you're playing against Novaria, you're not even safe under your turrets.
God.
Langsung dikabur
And so,
cepat-cepat dengan kayaknya.
That siege gets them a couple turrets in advance, but still Onyx will be able to go ahead and maintain most of the rest of these turrets in that tier 2 side. We have to start to look at what can Onyx do to get back control of this game. You know, is it all just a ticking time for Kelra to get where he needs to be?
Well, that's one way to deal with this. For Onyx Philippines, they just have to itemize properly, because I think when it comes to the late game scaling, obviously Aurora with the Novaria is going to have a lot of impact in that regard. Kirk will not have
ball.
as much impact in the late game as the Phovis would. And then maybe Super Prince with the arrows will always be impactful in any stage of the game. So, when it comes to late game scaling, I still will favor Aurora's composition. But at this point for Onyx, they don't have a choice. They have to fight this in the late game. They just have to concede the following team fights. Just defend from there.
Sama-sama level 15
Wait for
nih.
Kelra to reach critical
King
mass.
Kongnya udah bisa main
And
ini.
so should King Kong. And then
Harusnya.
pray that Super Prince lands the stuns in the
Tinggal
late game. That won't
menginisiasi
matter.
dari Super Prince-nya.
because I feel like they've been relying on at least getting something out of Aurora first before engaging in a fight, unlike Aurora who gets to just start
my
things
God.
whenever they feel like it. That was
Kelranya
close.
dikasih.
Could have been another purple buff that went into the hands of Yue, but now they're handing it over to Kelra. So really trying to put in the
Alamak.
resources in the right
Empat
places.
gitu.
But this is just so tough. Like if you're relying on an arrow or a setup first
Yeah.
before you get to fully commit in the fight.
That's kind of what you have to do, you know, you rely on these arrows. Even if they land here, whether it's UA or Domenkite, you can't necessarily just follow up on it the way you think you'd be able to, or how they did in the early game. It's got to be definitely timed well.
King Kong
Lord's
udah
been
belakang
on its
tuh, Bang.
half health already, so Onyx, what's the play here? King Kong's going to be spotted out by Light. It's going to go for a bit of a reset, but still playing around these broken walls. They'll keep it maintained, but this is the problem too. If you're just around an area too long, Novaria can just keep shooting off shatters. But they're going to go for it, looks
No more
like.
Shocker.
Mountain Shocker already
Oh,
used, and
kita
that
lihat,
was
kita
just
lihat.
to buy
Keluarnya.
time for
Alah.
Demon Kite. He gets caught though by the
Itu
Tsunami
yang salah
Slam, but
itu.
do they have enough damage?
Mundur,
It doesn't
mundur,
seem to be
Onyx.
the case because Dominkite
Alright.
2 is dealing with every single
Mundur,
member
Onyx.
in the way. It's a triple for him,
Oh.
and they might be looking to get more, but they will stop at that for now. Not unless
Berbahaya
Dominkite
itu.
goes for it. King Kong and
Nggak
Super
main
Prince
King
are
Kong
the
ya.
only ones left alive.
Oh,
Kalau bukan
Domenkite
assassin.
with a triple, and they're going to continue down the mid
Sangat
lane.
pisang itu
Problem.
King Kong
Oh,
kalau nggak
Domenkite
pakai
walks
assassin.
with the Lord.
Oh, Light actually tanks the
Aduh,
arrow.
aduh,
That
aduh,
would have been there for the
aduh, jebol
defense.
dong.
Kenra is too far away. Is this an end angle?
Super Prince lands an Abyssal Arrow, but it's going to be Light who just constantly tries
Jebol
to
lagi,
take
jebol
them
lagi.
on. They get a base turret too, and that's not even with the Lord just yet. Onyx has to deal with this up top, but just look
Jebol
at
lagi
Yue.
nih.
Astral Echo in, Glorious Pathway, everyone trying to take on Onyx. And they push them out of the turret, so they take down 2.
Ini
Okay,
udah enak
they
ini.
get two
Blok
base
selanjutnya.
turrets. That might be all Aurora gets. It looked like a possibility to end the game there, but they'll still respect what Onyx can do. They're looking to get this last turret if they can.
That was a single star shatter, bringing Kelra to half HP.
Strength of the Varia disappointed the game. They need Twilight Armors.
Oh, what are they going to do here? The waves are cleared in.
Nope.
Do they look for this to end it?
Oh,
Yang ditangkap.
Kite going in.
Tapi
Brusco using the
mati
tsunami
dong sampai ke
slam, but
base.
there's
Ini
not much
sakitnya
that they
sakitnya.
can do with it. Four members of
2-1
Onyx are down.
bangnya
Another
GG
triple for
Aurora.
Dom and Kite as
Nggak
they
main
seal
Ginggong
the
ya bang kalau
deal
nggak
and
Azagin.
take game number 3.
Brutal sekali itu Ginggong.